Hey, thanks for joining me, Aaron. Engage 2025. So before we have a bit of a chat about Recruitment Cloud, I want to hear all about Engage 2025. I'm sure there were super practical sessions, and I'd love to hear your takeaways from the day.
Oh, it was amazing. It was our biggest and best ever. It had over 500 people there. Across the day, we kind of heard a lot of people sort of talk about how hard the market's been in the last year, that they need to do more with less.
Yeah.
And the overarching sort of theme that came out of it from a technology standpoint was all about automation and AI. And further to that is that everything needs to be on one platform. Our customers are asking us for not having to go and chase point solutions. They want to be able to solve everything on one platform and not have to sort of manage multiple different scenarios and solutions.
Yeah. So, data transparency, removing the manual task and effort for the recruitment consultants. That totally makes sense. So that brings me to my next point. We've just released WorkPro for Bullhorn Recruitment Cloud's solution, which we're super excited about. For us, we're into compliance, we're into onboarding, we're onto screening. So for us to bring such a solution to the market and enable our customers to be able to send requests, see data transparently, and then be able to automate exactly where they're up in the process, I guess for me, is being able to completely remove manual administration and the Excel spreadsheet. That kind of lines up with what you've just mentioned about the track sessions that, and the conversations you had at Engage.
Yeah, 100%. Like having WorkPro sit on the Salesforce platform means that the data can just flow seamlessly between Bullhorn Recruitment Cloud and to WorkPro, and it allows our customers to be able to just leverage that, to be able to then go and have a look at AI agents and be able to do tasks and all those automations seamlessly and remove all that manual sort of work that their consultants are doing on a daily basis.
Yeah, and look, we've worked together for a long time. We did an integration with Bullhorn nine or so years ago. So, you're well versed into what WorkPro does. For me, WorkPro is quite the beast. There is a lot of compliance elements, within WorkPro themselves. And we look at Bullhorn and we look at the Salesforce solution. For me, the biggest, I guess, benefit and opportunity between the two was the ability to send requests in bulk and see data flowing back automatically and being able to trigger the next event of the hiring process. Do you have a kind of a view on that? What's your take on it?
Well, you think about the markets that we serve with the Salesforce platform, and it's always the healthcare, the high compliance sort of blue collar. Not being able to do that is a kind of massive roadblock. And I think that being able on the platform and be able to leverage even those agents or just those automations are going to make people's lives so much easier.
We rolled out Cornerstone Healthcare Recruitment as our first customer. So we're talking about complexity and very heavy duty compliance. The feedback from them has been that all the data points, they can make decisions a lot faster because all the data points are sitting exactly where they need to be. We're talking about versatility of Salesforce, being able to customize and place data where it makes sense for them to be able to reduce that time to hire is kind of the feedback that we've had from them really early days. Really exciting.
That's incredible. So what do you reckon the best piece of the whole integration is?
Coming back to the first point that you made earlier, I think the versatility of Salesforce as a platform allows us to be able to encourage customers to be able to set a workflow that suits their hiring process, either for a role or an industry, and being able to see that data being pushed and pulled and being able to make decisions the entire process, which of course means that they've got their compliance right, their screening right and their compliance right for every single time, and they're being able to make really smart decisions about the data that comes back for that. I think so.